20 years, two strokes, two marathons, two Guinness World Record attempts. And here we are. Today is Thankful Thursday. It's also Throwback Thursday with Fiance Files with the one and only Sekou Wright and Fee King. Join us today. Check in, chat with us. We're talking about all things love, relationships, friendships, challenges, how we navigate our relationship. Let's go.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
What's happening? Welcome to Fiance Files. Fiance Files. Yes. So Vicky and I are recording this separately. I'm in New York and she's in Baltimore?
Gambrels.
Gambrels.
Yes.
I never even heard of that.
I know, right? There's so many cities in Maryland that I've never heard of. I mean, so many.
Really?
So Gambrels is Anne Arundel County. It's near Bowie and Crofton, closer to DC than Baltimore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So DC.
Well, no, it's still a little ways from DC. However, I'm closer. No, I'm actually closer to Baltimore than DC, actually. It's kind of in the middle. It's the suburbs. It's very beautiful. It's very woodsy, lots of trees, lots of vegetation. It's super quiet. I haven't
right. The bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbits. You saw some big bunny rabbits, right?
That was in DC.
What?
Yes. Northwest DC.
Okay.
I know.
But you saw the rabbit stuff. You saw the rabbit stuff.
Tres. I saw three.
Rabbits. Wow.
Magical.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So Fee King's rocking with the magical rabbits.
Yes.
Bringing the rabbit energy to us today.
Yay.
And listen, Fee, I gotta talk a little bit about money.
Listen, I am always here for the conversation about money, especially when you're excited about money. That increases my excitement. Like, oh, I see your mug. I see your Get Rich 101 mug. I see what you're doing. All right, so fill me in because I haven't seen you in person in a minute. I've only been hearing about your excitement.
Well, you heard about my excitement yesterday on my show.
Yes.
And now I've tapered down a little bit, but still I could not go to sleep last night. I could not go to sleep last night. I was up Googling things. I was like, man, because I feel like I just hung in there long enough. Because it is so close to so many different things, right? But the way it's laid out is like it's I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it's all the things that are there, right? I told you on the show yesterday that I found that Nancy Pelosi photo a long time ago, right? And so the fact that I'm connecting it now.
Wait, I'm sorry, Sekou. You said you told me a long time ago about a Nancy Pelosi post.
Yeah, well, yes. Yesterday on my show.
I missed that.
Oh, well, I was talking about Nancy Pelosi and how her job pays are like, $170,000 to $200,000 a year. Right.
So I want to pause you real quick because I thought, and I could have this wrong, but I thought you were talking about the vice president, Kamala Harris. No?
Yes, yes, yes. I was talking about her too.
Oh,
Talking
okay.
about her. I was talking about everybody. I was talking about everybody. I was talking about Nancy Pelosi. I was talking about Kamala Harris. I was talking about all of them.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just, it's interesting to me that someone could come into the 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 halls of power
I like that.
and come in at a net worth of $3 million, which is huge, by the way, which is huge.
Wait a minute. Okay, so to come into the political space with a net worth of 3 million, or
Yeah, yeah, like that's already baller status as far as I'm concerned. Ball, $3 million,
oh,
right,
oh, hey,
right, right, yay! You coming in, baller status, $3 million, and then you come out with. Wait a minute, let me
you
get
got
your.
some photos?
No, 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 no. I just got to get the quote right because I want to
Okay.
make sure that I got the number right.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you come in at $2 million net worth, $2 million, and then end up at 73 million net worth. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Huh? What are we talking about? I
Okay.
mean,
All right. So I know you're excited and now you're going down the rabbit hole because
yeah,
as that's what you do. And
yeah.
then you share it with us so that we're empowered, equipped, and excited for the possibilities. I think my question is because I didn't hear that. I heard that her salary is $170,000 a year. I missed that they came into the game. So my question is how did they amass a net worth of $2 million prior to that assignment? So Nancy Pelosi, right? Maybe before she was a speaker, she was whatever her role was, and I think it has to be, in my mind, it's investments, right? Because after she is in that position as the speaker of the house, it makes sense that she's writing books and getting speaking engagements. That's what I'm thinking. But it sounds like you might need to get the answer from her by inviting her on to Get Rich 101.
Oh, yeah. I'll ask her,
You'll
but
ask her?
I'll ask her. But
Stir you
I
up.
feel like I'm fed so much more by watching this play out because yes, they did whatever they did to to get $2 million net worth, right? And that's just doing they were doing their job. They had their multiple streams of income. They're doing their job, right? And then they came into the halls of power, right? They came into the halls of power, and then they've been able to jump, like leapfrog up, right? Like I'm telling you, there's an elf. There's an elf in the Capitol suite somewhere. Elf just pops out. Hi, hey guys, let me show you how to make some money. I think so. I think so. That there's an elf or something that's teaching them how to make money. And so I guess what I'm saying is there is a no, I'm gonna stick with the elf. I'm gonna stick with the elf. There is an elf who who can who associates himself with the people who are in the halls of power, and say, "Hey, you think about doing this? You think about doing this? Think about doing this?" And there's some kind of I don't know, some kind of elf. I don't know what else to call him. Some kind of elf in there that says, I mean, cause the difference. Okay, $2 million is a lot, right? $2 million is a lot. A net worth $2 million, bar none, is a lot.
Yes,
But
yes.
$73 million? That's like in years, right?
Yes. Well, let me ask you this.
That's what's up.
I'm
That's
more
what's up.
concerned. I'm more interested in who is our elf? Where is our elf? Where is that person that's going to teach the everyday person, the everyday working American, how to grow their money and how
Me.
to.
I'm gonna be the elf. I'm gonna be the elf.
That's what I want to
I'm gonna be
hear.
the elf.
That's what I
I'm gonna
want to
be the
hear.
elf.
You my elf. You my elf. You my elf. You my elf. Yes. I
Yeah.
would, if he does not answer this correctly, we're gonna have a problem. Yes.
Yeah. Because I just I know you need to ask me some more questions because I'm getting like tongue tied in all the things that I'm thinking about. But I just I'm just interested in this this way of doing things because it started with um, um,
Wall Street Chopper.
Wall Street Chapter. Thank you, Wall Street
Yes,
Chapter,
yes, yes,
and
yes.
him talking about inverse ETFs. I was like, what is it? Inverse ETF?
Okay,
And
do you have more for us on that inverse ETF? Do you have more?
then
Okay, but you will.
because I got so fascinated by the fact, by just the fact that he was introducing me to something new. Like I've had this show, Get Rich 101, for a long time. I had the show for a long time. I've been talking about stocks, all the various things, and to have someone just drop something on me that was completely unheard of was like, what?
But I think you get to expect that, Sekou, because money is so complex, especially today, because we have so many different iterations of money. We have freaking a digital money. We have virtual money. We have this new form of currency. So, in the beginning of time, there was bartering where people bartered with goods and services. I am so fascinated and I'm really interested in when the actual physical coin started and then the paper, all of those. So don't expect to know what most of this is. Even, Bitcoin, right? When Bitcoin began, cryptocurrency, it was just Bitcoin. Now something popped up on Coinbase and I was like, oh my goodness, what is this currency? But you get to help us navigate it because the average person just is not going to spend the time that you're going to spend on this topic. So this is really your job.
Yeah, you just reminded me of what Reverend Melissa said to me yesterday.
Mm.
So Reverend Melissa said that, oh, excuse me.
Bless you, Sekou.
Thank you. Sorry. So what she said was, that was good for slowing me down. So what she said was that I told her, this is me, I told her that ETFs were a better place to have your money than stocks. And I was like, I said that? And she's like, yeah, you said that. I was like, I said that. It's like, yeah, you said that. And I was like fascinated that there are still places where people can look back at something I've said before and give it back to me now. And I'm hearing it like it's the first time. Like it's the first time that I like that these things that I've learned before, I have to learn again. I have to
Mm.
learn again because I don't even when you because you just asked me, did I learn any more about Wall Street Trappers inverse ETFs? And I was like, no. But yes, I did because it reminded her of something I said before.
Yeah.
And I paved the way. I paved the way. So she told me some stuff that I said previously that paved the way, and uh, and that really that's really deep. I mean, to be talking about myself that way, to be talking about myself as this guy who's speaking to I don't even know, to speaking to these. Yeah, I don't know what to call it, but speaking truth based on what I've had before, what I've known before. You know what I mean? Like how mm, how I have. Like, I'm just gonna say it the way it comes out. So
Okay.
I feel I feel I feel interestingly enough that there are two pockets of me. The two pockets of me. There's the before stroke and the after stroke. And
Yeah.
after stroke Sekou was talking about all this stuff, but yet
Yeah.
I didn't remember that stuff from before.
Right.
And so she reminded me, and I was like, I listened to their message over and over again. I was like, what are you talking about? Right?
Well, yes, Sekou, there were lots of things that you advised me on pre-stroke. One of the things that you advised me on was um, investing in index funds. And I was just like, okay, I don't know what that is. I barely know how this stock game works. What I've learned through this process and working with you and learning from you and learning on my own is that the market is volatile. And at any given moment, you get to pivot. And based on where we all are individually, stocks may work for us, it may not. ETFs may work for us, it may not. Index funds, bonds. In your private class that you do on Saturdays, one of your students asked about bonds. You gave him your opinion. So I hope that what people will take away from your show and from your teaching when you do your seminars as well as when you do your one-on-one consulting is you give people the information. People still need to do their own homework, right? You're not a financial advisor. And because the market is volatile, things shift, things change. Just like our minds get to change. We get to make a different decision from day to day. Like, you know what? Huh, that was working for me then, but maybe not so much today. And then, as someone who's in this game, as a teacher, you get to go back and revisit what you suggested to Reverend Melissa and see what's in there now, post stroke. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it got me thinking about the Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars um, stocks. Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars. I think that's what I called them.
Is
So
it Lucy? Is it Lucy stock? Is it the Lucy stock or something different?
no.
Okay.
Twinkle Twinkle Little Stars is a category of stock that I call. Oh, wish upon a star. Wish upon a star. I
Oh, mm-hmm.
wish upon a star. So I gave that up because that's a process of buying lots of stocks. Buy
Yeah.
this, buy this, buy this, buy this, buy this, and having a lot of stocks.
Yeah.
Huh?
And then see what hits,
Yes.
right?
See
It's
what-
like a toss.
Right.
You just tossing your hat in the game and see where it lands. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you've got like 5 different stocks, right, and one of them hits for, 20% is grand for
Mhm.
stock. That's a huge win. But let's just say 100%. Let's go all the way, 100%. Right?
Yeah.
And one of the stocks gets 100%. So that's $2,000, right? A whole nother 1,000, 2,000, right?
Okay.
But these 4 stocks are just out here
Mm.
because they didn't get that pull. They didn't get that pull of 100 stocks. 100%. 100. Yes, thank you. 100%. But if those 5 were all under one and you hit for the 100%, now you got $5,000. You got $2,000.
Okay. Now I don't quite understand
Okay.
when you said so this one, you have 5 stocks. You invested in 5 different companies.
Right.
One of the 5 hit. It gained 100%,
Right.
right?
Right.
And then you said, but if these 4 stocks were all together, explain that to me because I don't follow that at all. When you say
Okay. So each of the 5 has different return, rate of return.
okay.
This one's 100. This one's 5. This one's 6. This one's 7. This one's 8. Right.
Okay.
And so what you got on this one that hit big, you got $1,000, $2,000. Well, you had $2,000 because you got 100%. Right.
Okay.
These other stocks are just doing what they're doing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're just doing what they're doing.
Okay.
But if you sold those stocks and moved the money over here to
That's
one stock, then when it hit for 100, it's going to hit for $5,000. So for $5,000.
I'm glad I asked because that was the missing part. You didn't say that. You didn't say sell and take that money and put it into that one stock that already hit, that's already made 2,000. That makes the difference. That's good. That's good.
Okay, yeah, but it wouldn't have already happened. You've got to move the money into a stock that's a familiar stock. So you got to move your stocks from like, oh, I think that'd be a good stock. That's my boy. He's doing good stuff. You know, I'm gonna buy a stock. You got to move yourself away from that and move it to like Fang, and see Fang is doing good. Fang is doing good. So Fang is going to grow. It's going to grow fast, and you got to put your money in first before it goes boom on you. That makes
Boom.
sense.
Yes. Explain what the FANG stocks are.
The FANG stocks are an acronym. I could not get this. I was staring at the people on TSNBC. I was staring. I'm like, what? What is that about FANG?
And this was pre-stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So anyway, it's an acronym, and people use it as if it's just a word, but it's an acronym. It stands for Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. And those are the ones. Now, as you could spell with 2 A's, Amazon and Apple, but let's just keep it with 1. Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, and Google. So there you go. Those 4 stocks will do you because, listen. I gotta admit that I've had my own fallacy with this because I was just looking at my
brokerage.
Yes, brokers. Thank you, Fee. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. All right, help me out. So my brokerage, because Charles Schwab just took over Ameritrade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Charles Schwab just took over Ameritrade, so they've been merging, and now that they've merged, I've been looking at them just last couple of days, like last night and the night before, was looking at them, and I realized that I had this stock, but I bought the stock with the intention of buying every single one of the Dow. Like Dow has 30 stocks, right?
Okay.
Okay. Don't let me lose you. Don't let me lose you. Okay. Yeah, I saw that. Okay.
Dow. The Dow has 30 stocks.
Has 30 stocks. So I'm just saying that this got very few. It's got very few because NASDAQ, everyone else has lots of stocks. But Dow has only 30. So my thing was, I'm gonna get all 30. I'm gonna ball out. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
But I only bought 8. only bought 8, right? I bought, you know, I can't remember now, but I bought 8 stocks, right?
Okay.
Now what I'm saying is what I need to do
So
is I
sexy
need
when you talk money. It's just so sexy. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to stay focused, but it's just turning me on. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so what I'm saying is that I need to change those 8. I
Yeah.
need to shift those 8 into bang. Like I need to shake what they're in. Like I'm thinking I got Chevron and whatever. I've got all these different stocks. I need to shake them off and buy bang with them.
Can I,
Yes.
when you say shake them off, are you saying sell them and then
Yes.
take that money and
Yes.
okay.
Yes, I am. And I know that's scary for some folks. I know that's scary for some folks. That's what I need to do.
No, I don't think it's scary, but I just want for those who might be tuning in right now who are like greener than me to understand what you mean because shake and sell are very different. So what he's saying is he's going to sell them, take the profit or loss. It's just the money.
Yeah, it's going to be lost. Almost all of them are going to be lost.
Okay, take
But
that money.
but I'm putting it in a place where I know it's going to grow faster.
Okay, I like that. I do have a question because we hear these terminologies, right? We hear these words like Wall Street. Brokerage, lending, lender, but we don't really know what they mean. What does Dow mean? What is the Dow?
I don't know. I
Say
don't know. I don't know. And this is where I want to get you because you can make money in the stock market without knowing everything. Because smart people want to know everything. We want to know everything. We got to find out all these different things. But you need to know in order to move. You need to know in order to move.
Let me tell you something, fiance. You are so smart. And thank you for that reminder because you talk about that in your class. On some level, I get it, but obviously I don't fully get it because I was, for a moment, really invested in knowing what the Dow is, but not to make a decision, not to pull the trigger, just for my own, just for information. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that though, because oftentimes we will allow ourselves to get stuck with wanting to know all of the information, which goes back to one of your sayings, you and Rev Melissa, that I live by, which is now is better than perfect. And if you wait until you have all of the information, until you know all of the things,
Yes.
you will be waiting all of your life.
Exactly. And that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Part of the plan for the people that have the money is to inundate us with all the stuff that looks confusing.
Yeah.
It looks like everything around the screen right now, all these things right now.
It looks confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not though.
It's
It's designed to look that way. It's designed to
Woo! Woo! Say two rights. Listen, I want you to just stay on the path and to keep sharing and to keep teaching these classes because this is the new norm. This is so possible. It's so possible because it is. It's so possible because it is. It is possible for the everyday working class person to shift their mindset around what they thought they knew about money
yeah.
and the possibility that you can actually learn wherever you are, whatever age you are, whatever stage of life you are in, you can actually learn how to grow money in a different way, how to grow money. Yeah. And so money does grow on trees. Money does grow on trees.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to end.
Oh, are we? Oh my God.
That was a good place to end.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Right.
So thanks everybody for watching.
Yeah.
For putting up with me, getting all focused, unfocused, and focused into my rabbit hole. I appreciate you. And what do you say? As the what's the quote again?
Now
Is better than perfect.
perfect. Now is better than perfect.
Ashe.
Ashe.
All right, folks. I'll see you later.
Peace.